Chiefs are 5th ranked. I gotta win this game. Me and Wyatt are going back and forth at 1 and 2 every week, so I definitely need this win. They're 6th in passing yards, 5th in opponent points per game. So they're pretty good on defense. 10th in opponent rushing yards. So they're pretty good. Yeah, they're a pretty good team overall. Top 10 defense. I'm 1st in opponent pass rush. Or pass yards. So you could say I have the number 1 defense or number 2 defense. Yeah, we'll get there. Thursday night prime time. God. They got Creed Jones. Oh my God. They got McDuffie. Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith. They even got Harrison Butker superstarred. Wow. Well, we gonna see. We'll edit CPU uniforms. Red color rush all the way. Might just go classics. AFL anniversary. Let's go with color rush. It's Thursday night. So we'll do that. And then we'll go all white. Yeah. Something like that. Alright. Let's pray. Is that Jamal Charles? Oh my God. Oh my.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of really an incredibly impressive run. Only one loss here in the latter stages of the season. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys hoping to give their fans one last gift here on Christmas night.
Is it Christmas night? Wow.
Just about set.
Surprised it's not snowing.
Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday night prime time. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes.
Let's go. Come on.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
Let's go, Jalen.
One snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So now here are the Broncos with excellent
I gotta get
position to start off.
8 receptions for Pat Bryant, 3 passing touchdowns for our game goal.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a deep touchdown.
How do you get in there, Evan?
Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning
excuse me.
turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play. That
and we get ball back.
Injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
That's how you start the game off right there on Christmas.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
That Jalen Royals? Oh my God.
As this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of...
Oh my God, how'd I miss that?
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the
Good
game.
tackle, Cancel.
I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 17 carries, 93 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected.
Good sack, Judon.
Can't get away, and down he goes.
Come on, baby.
Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good D, Jade.
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense is playing
Good D,
thus far.
boys.
They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32.
Way to hold on to it.
10-yard return following
6-7.
45. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get a short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, It actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent.
Oh my God.
The football, it's loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Jesus.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know.
Somebody check on that man.
So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category.
Dude, I was
See if they
there.
can do better here on this drive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes.
Good sack, boys.
Able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take
Under pressure.
Good sack.
And down he goes again.
Let's go, Jalen.
It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now back to throw.
Wow.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Tackle that man.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
You go,
That's going to
Caldwell.
go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw.
Good tackle, Jaforian.
Pacheco. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and this brings up a 3rd and goal. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, good return.
Get out of there.
Past the 30.
Good return, baby.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I think he's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse for a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens that fast, you're right back out on the field. Instead, he had to watch
Good catch, Ingram.
Let's see if it affects him going forward the rest of the game.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 32 yards. And the Broncos first down.
To throw, here's Nix.
Good catch, Pat. Let's go, baby.
Denver. From 19 yards away. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass.
Actually need 7 more
where it needed to be.
for Pat.
A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Lutz to try to end the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Oh, heck of a move. And he won't quite make it to
Come on, Hampton.
Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
Good sack to him, a low out.
Down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
JT Tuimoloau.
Jump on it. Hey.
Showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Good sack, what?
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Through one quarter, 14-7.
Yeah, we got 2 10 sacks.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Ugh, good ball.
And is caught. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's
Oh my.
This one deep right side.
Where you at, OG?
The 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 60 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment But the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Good reception,
no matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
Knocked away. It's incomplete.
Good ball.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
You got to catch those, Evan.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They're going. It's Nix.
Oh, my God. Of course he doesn't go for it.
Picked up by Christian Fitton. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Can't be letting that happen, Howard.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Attack, attack! Check.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
What the fuck?
Once again. And he takes this
Did y'all see that?
for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Look at this.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Bro, what?
What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
That's my shit, boy.
That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So the Broncos coming out now. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Dog.
Oh, his early struggles
What?
continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Oh, my God.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted,
Fantastic.
on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Getting picked off by a 300-pound lineman. That's great.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And it's caught. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And
The sack, Tui.
Back at the 11-yard line. JT Tuimoloau. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here's third and goal now, back at the 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Where are you at, Surtain? Oh, my God.
And Xavier Worthy on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now stands at 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Oh, my God. Where's the blocking?
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Denver's offense now set to go. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Brings up second and 1 at the 27.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Oh, my God.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Nix. He'll try to pick it up himself. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Denver.
To throw is Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Nix to the air. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Evident there that he learned his lesson.
69-yard field goal.
No
Yeah,
way he was gonna
definitely
force a
can't.
throw that time, but nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
First down, Denver.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A final shot before break. Milton. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell.
Adonai. Oh my God. You can't catch that?
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. A very Merry Christmas to you and yours. 3 games on the slate here on Christmas Day. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the third-year signal caller from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's the veteran, Tyler Lockett. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Titans get the W by 2 touchdowns. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran, Mike Evans. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Bucs win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It'll be the Broncos
Let's go,
getting
boys.
the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Yeah, he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
He's going to air one out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Double? Wow.
They
were doubling. That's crazy.
Winning that one. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Nix from the shotgun.
Oh my God.
Fumble near midfield.
Hold on to the ball, guys.
He's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Catch, Pat.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll go play action with Nix. That's complete.
Catch, Adonai.
Mitchell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
12 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Now it's Nix. That's another one complete to Mitchell.
Gotta get open, baby.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw again.
Go span forward.
For a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
What's good on the extra point? And the lead will shrink to 6.
Broncos 21.
All right, now let's just play some defense.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now they can't bring him down. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Mahomes now to throw. They'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Bro, what is that?
Nifty move. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh yeah, I'm so sure.
Outside to Worthy. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense is trying to really stop him.
Pushes past him. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 34-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco.
Bro, tackle that man.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
It's a gain of 7.
It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 3. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right,
right.
partner. When you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Let's go, Hampton.
They'll get the turnover they needed. It's
Take off, baby.
intercepted. And the Broncos are
Good pick, baby.
back in this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way, as we saw
I really
there.
debated whether or not to take the knee.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this
Deep shot,
fourth-quarter
maybe?
deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. To throw, here's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in
Great.
with the referee.
Thank you, McGlinchey. Needed that.
Well, they were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
Jesus
It's real
Christ.
simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell.
Good cat. Oh my God.
Inside the 10.
Yo.
And he is into
Good
the
shit,
end zone for
Adonai.
a touchdown.
Good catch, baby.
Adonai Mitchell with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Beautiful.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Tackle, Parrish.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play.
Come on, give me some
And
pressure,
that's gonna
boys.
bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes going to throw.
There we go. Come on, Judon.
Brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Matt Judon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number
Throwing a fit, boy.
is
I would
just
too.
staggering, because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 33.
Come on. Let's go, Bond.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Good return, baby.
The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. first and 10.
Ugh.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Zach Cunningham.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Nix.
Oh my God.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And as
Well,
the
that's
two
not
teams
what we
talking
want.
over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Nix.
Where'd he get open? Troy.
And finally
Let's go,
down
baby.
at the 9-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bryant. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Nix going to give the
Oh my God.
and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play.
We'll take it to
3rd
2
and
minutes.
goal.
I got to get Bryant 3 more receptions.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Try to take this home.
Oh my
They'll
God.
run. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Let that time run out for sure. Watch him get like a blocked field goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question,
I hope.
because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 31-27. A minute 14 to go. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie. Right side.
Mahomes. He's got Smith-Schuster. Broken tackle.
Bro, tackle that guy. Holy shit.
Across the 35. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Mahomes.
No way, bro.
And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And 26 seconds now as the spike comes in.
Here comes 2nd down. Mahomes will throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
And now down to 14 as he spikes it to stop the clock.
4th and 4. Oh my god. Should I just gamble on it? Say fuck it? Empty.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
13 yards on the play.
One final try from Mahomes.
Oh my god. That was so close.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
What a game.
This one came right down to the wire. At CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for the Broncos,
they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year.
and
Tough
they'll get a
game.
few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs,
they drop a potentially costly one as they fall to 10-6 with one game still to play.
and they will look to turn it around next time out. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
What a ball right there. That was a crazy catch. You got a clutch interception by Hampton. He's like, not another touchdown with Worthy. Both my backup linebackers came in clutch. First pick of the game, last pick of the game. Oh, they don't have that Worthy touchdown? Dude, picked off by a fucking D tackle, bro. Don't know why Evan Ingram's taking forever to get off the line, but I see there. I should have just passed it to Circle. Crazy pick. This one I was kind of upset because Pat Bryant didn't even attempt to go for it. Like what is that? Like, go up and get it, dog. Christian Fulton, the legend. Bro, they ain't got none of Xavier's touchdowns. Wow, out of snaps. Oh well. Good game. Oh, nice. Okay, Parrish, get you 2 upgrades, alright. Do a man upgrade. There we go, we got some press. And we'll do, what is he, 5'10"? We'll do a zone. We'll do a slot. Oh yeah, another press, here we go. +2 man and zone. Let's go. Here we go, looking nice. Evan Ingram. He just needs 2 more touchdowns for 8 touchdowns. Give him vertical threat. Why not? +3 mid route. I'll take that. Go. Dominique Hampton, get you an upgrade. Clutch. He's clutching us right now. 89 hit power, 91 speed, 91 excel. That's why I was like, I'll take it out the end zone. 73 press at linebacker. 92 jump. So I'm trying to make him into like a pass coverage kind of guy. Ooh, man in zone, hell yeah. Yeah, 71 zone, 65 man, 73 press. Not bad. So yeah, next week we got the Chargers. So until next time, you hear me.